Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and unfortunately I was a bit misleading in the last part when I said that things might occasionally become slightly noisy, in which case I'm sorry to disappoint those of you who were expecting something fantastic, but I accidentally picked 5 levels and now we found ourselves at the beginning of an airship in World 2 of Super Mario 3D Land, where I'm tired as hell and I'm hopefully gonna remember how to count correctly this time, although no promises will be made. Now, airships as plentiful as they are in this game, I kind of enjoy the aesthetic that they provide, even though they are auto-scrollers, again, but they do have some pretty cool facets about the levels that they entail sometimes, so that's good. This one is actually pretty simple, and they're long enough to still feel interesting and not be a complete waste of time, so that's alright. So make sure you don't get hurt by the super heat that apparently is there. I guess collect a star? I didn't want that. Why? Okay, well, and we'll also grab time even though we're in an auto-scroller. I guess we'll take care of some of these bullets. Gonna steal all of them from you, damn it. Oh, I still got a 1-up, perfect. God, why do I keep getting stars from those? Is it because I'm running at them at full speed? It's weird. So we got the rocky wrenches, their magnificent return once again. Oh, and also we've got Tanuki bullet bills. They just kind of fall when you hit them sometimes. There you go. Kill your friend and your brother. And before we move on to the pipe, we're gonna drop down over here and not to our death and get ourselves our final star medal. So that's good. And as anybody's ever played a game like this, that was weird. What? Why was there a coin in that? It's random. If anything, there should have been a 1-up. We're gonna have ourselves a mini boss fight. Sounds great. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fight against Mr. Boom Boom. He is kind of a joke and doesn't really pose too much of a threat to any party involved, aside from his own, the Republic of Bowser and all of his Koopalings. So jump on his head 3 times and he's done. You can alternatively use fireballs and, ooh, your tail, but that's actually slower, so just do it at the end and bust out his kneecaps, and then he's done. He explodes in a cacophony of coins, and we can move on and butt stomp off of the thing, because that made a whole ton of sense. And it gives us even more time. I don't understand why games do that. On auto-scrollers, it's like, you need more time? Well, here you go. I'll take that, though. I will risk my life for another. And let's get the hell out of here, shall we? I claim this ship to be mine. I'm no longer in the employ of Bowser. Man, I'm listening to this through my headphones, and the bass and the music just sounds really nice. I've never really listened to it like that before. It's cool. But that does it for World 2. Hooray! That was fantastic. Let's move on. See what lovely cutscene awaits us. Peach, you're almost out. I think you can make it. So upon learning that Princess Peach was still in distress, I guess we get to move on to quite a nice sounding world, right? Sounds like there might be some water and things about, but not exactly the case as we enter the desert in World 3. And I gotta say, man, I am really digging the desert aesthetics in this game. I mean, they're super appealing to look at and listen to, and for those of you who have been watching for a while, you know, I'm not a big fan of big, dry, open, hot, warm, uncomfortable, sand-eating, pokey, leaving, getting in my shorts levels, because for the most part, they're just not that great, but oh man, something about the magic of this game, it's just, I like it a lot, so, well, a couple of them I guess, but for the most part, they're still pretty decent. There we go, a 1-up that we deserved apparently, and there's a very suspicious looking block here. Should we destroy it, there is, ooh, nice little star medal in there, our second one, surprisingly. I guess I should probably take note of the fact that in the last part, I wasn't able to edit in the star medal count or the lives, and that's mostly because the chroma key was being disrupted by the fact that the background that all of that information is on is the same color. It was yellow, so I couldn't really do it without it looking really bad, so yeah, apologies for that in case you were really wondering. Anyways, we have got ourselves couple of enemies here that really like to kill us. We can be on our merry way. These pokies, you can kill him by hitting him in the face or taking out the rest of his body parts. It's kind of a weird way to take out enemies, but that's okay. I think we can skip a lot of the level through the outside, because there's a portion where we head inside and go up that way. But we have the propeller hat and also a sentient block that wants to murder us, by God. But first, I think we should collect our first star coin, and to do that, we can go along the outer ridge here, hopefully not fall to our death. There we go. There, perfect. Nice little applause, and we are now back at start. So that's perfect. There's a cannon here that I'd like to take. There we go. Shoot me out of a cannon. And we can do the pile driver waltz. It's beautiful. So there it is right there, and I think, should we decide that we would like to get a head concussion, we can just go and do that and grab it. It makes this part of the game really easy when you have this propeller hat and you're not in the heavens. Yeah, they're giving us a clear-cut way to get up there, so that's nice. And if I'm not mistaken, there is, yeah, here's the end. Cool. Well, let's go this way and collect the last star medal. There's a whole lot else here for us to do, but there we go. Let's get out of here. Just gonna skip the whole rest of the world. So who gives a dang? We're here to beat the game and, ooh, deal with little Womp Juniors. Beautiful. Alright, give me that star pole. Flagpole, whatever. Same thing. And we've got ourselves nice little balloons. Perfect. Don't you think that they would explode due to the heat? The helium and just, doesn't helium, it contracts when it's in the heat, or is that when it's cold? I'm not 100% sure, but, oh hey, touch the world tabs on the touch screen, go back to worlds, we get it. And don't forget to take a break. Alright, I should probably turn off my system in between recordings, because I just close it and then leave it charging. It's bad. But here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, too much of your chagrin, the first water level. And as it should come to no surprise to anybody watching this right now, I really enjoy the water levels in this game. There's very few instances of a Mario game that I can think of a level that is filled with water that I don't like. And I should say it in the 3D sense. The 2D water levels are, they're pretty abysmal, but these ones are just so nice, despite the fact that there is a giant storm looking like it's about ready to go and hit us a million miles per hour. We'll stop it with the P weather switch and dive down and hopefully kill some of the aquatic water life, the marine biology, with fire. Because why else do we want to disrupt a bunch of very sensitive ecosystems than by just killing it with fire? Oh, it's bad. What's interesting is that to dive, you don't press anything. Mario just continually goes down on his own. So I guess that might be a little bit off-putting to some people, but that's alright. It's not that bad. Kinda, I guess it makes it easier to do so. And there we go. That was the laziest placement of red coins I've ever seen in my life. How's it going? Cheep cheeps. I do not want you here anywhere near us. And let's collect our first star medal, shall we? It feels weird calling it that because the noise it makes, it sounds not like something you'd collect that's called a star medal. I mean, maybe like, it's on par with the dragon coin in Mario World, but still. Alright, so there's the midpoint, and down here we have ourselves more P-switches. Like it. And the introduction of the Big Bertha, who are very easy to kill if you have a fireball to the butt. Not really that bad. So gates to protect you from them. Who put those there? Doesn't seem very natural. And also the introduction of yet another enemy, one that the game gives you so many opportunities to spare because you do not need to fight these guys in any capacity at all. But the game gives you like 20 tries before it's like, you really want to kill him? Fine, be an asshole. Put this miserable creature out of his miserable experience and be on your way, sir. We see what kind of character you are now. Just some salty Nintendo employees like, man, do we really gotta let the player kill this guy? And they stay dead. It's kind of depressing, but that's okay. He was gonna eat us if we didn't, so it's one of those classic cases of kill or be killed. Let's go ahead and do the same thing here. So there's a pipe that might look very enticing to drop down into. However, I can just get rid of this guy, even though I don't have to. I think we can actually hide in the corner where he can actually never get us. we're gonna head up here and collect our final star medal. There we go. Alright, nice. I like how there's no wall over here. You can't wall jump off of this because it doesn't exist. It's weird, but you can't walk into it, so I don't know, it's kind of unusual. And that will take us to this upper pipe, which would not be possible had we taken the alternative. So we'll do that, and we got the top of the flagpole. I was convinced I was going to miss it, because I didn't transform into the safety of my Tanuki suit, where I can be myself and be proud. So not exactly. So that's perfect. That is 3 levels. It's going by really quick, so I'm not sure if we should continue onwards, but we do have ourselves a mysterious toad house. Ooh. Now, this is not unlike anything we have seen before. It's purple, so I'm assuming we probably don't want to go inside. But what's interesting about this one is that the only thing that it has to offer is a photo book. And the thing that's kind of cool about these particular levels is that they have their own little outside area here, and these little things you can blow for coins. It's weird. Also destroy them with fire, but we've done enough of that, so let's take a quick look. We won't be returning here. Oh, hello. And we'll take a look. So these are all of the pictures we have seen so far, and something that I haven't made note of yet is the fact that when you use your gyroscoping and you shake your Wiimote, you actually make them have a nice little disco party, and you can like hold it in particular directions, like it's on its side 45 degrees and then other side, and then maybe if I don't disconnect it upside down. No, that doesn't work. But it's cool, you can do these to every single picture, and it's kind of a nice little thing that they did with the gyroscoping, I guess. Not a huge fan of it, but that's alright. Let's get out of here and never speak of this place again, no matter how cool it looks. And we'll move on to this level, which is the Bed and Bath Works Beyond Forever edition of the Mario game. So that's great. I really hope you guys are excited for this. This one just seems so weird. Like if you were tripping acid inside of a giant department store dedicated to your sleeping and bathing needs. It's incredible. But we'll go up here and hopefully not die. This one gets kind of ruthless. It's kind of a difficulty spike. My opinion, at least. I think, is there a coin in here? It kind of looks like there was. And it would be right there. Perfect. It's not too bad then. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here and see where this pipe takes us in front of a rabid chain jump. So, enemy here, easily destroyed by setting him free. I don't know if that's in the book of Nintendo. It's like, set the chomp free and he will die. But, I don't know. Anyways, nice little star here to kill these bumblebees. I don't know why you guys are here. It seems like you touched the bubbles and you would sink and die. That's alright. Let's do this. I want to have more fun with red coins. I can hopefully not burn every bridge that I come across. There we go. I'll take the 1-up. How's it going, Mr. B? There's our checkpoint. Were we not supposed to get a second star coin before that? I think there's a level where we get 0 star coins before the checkpoint. This one I just don't really remember. Let's climb up here. I don't think we really need all that time, all those clocks, but that's okay. We'll take this, and ooh, this might be a little complicated. Hey pups, just let me go ahead and, there we go, set you free, give you the freedom, and we'll take a look at another one of these. It's been a while. How's it going? Mr. Toad? Oh, there we go. Neat. So he tosses it way over here, yet it's still very out of reach, and there's the goal. We gotta reach that. So let's just do it, shall we? Just gonna drop down here, and kind of a pointless little teleport, I think. We can just float down over there, but that's right. That does it for Bed Bath Works and Beyond. What is that store even called? I've never set foot inside of one of those before, but it always reminds me of that movie Click, which is bad. I don't know. I feel like I've been thinking about that movie far too much lately, just because Christopher Walken plays a very similar character in this movie called 9 Lives, and it's really bad. Sarah and I talk about it quite a bit in Borderlands, but that is here nor there. Next time, we'll be taking on an ice level. I already know what you're thinking, but don't worry, there are actually no ice physics here, so we're fine. We only have 499 lives. Damn it. We'll rectify that next time. I'll see you guys then.